going on, everybody? Master Taint here with another war recap for you from Semper Invicta. If you look at our warlock here, you can see we faced another Asian clan, which we were able to take out without too much difficulty. If you look at the map here, on our side, you can see they weren't really able to do anything much to our 8 Town Hall 10s. And as far as Town Hall 9s go, actually, they got no 3 stars at all in this entire war. So, really good base design, guys, and we held up well. If you look at the enemy side here, you can see that we were able to star all of their 15 Town Hall 10s, only a couple 3 stars, but we did have a lot of Town Hall 9s attacking Town Hall 10s in this war because they had so many. That results in a few lower stars. But if you look at the Town Hall 9s here, you can see we're able to 3-star absolutely every single base. So really good job, guys. This recap, I'm going to do something a little bit differently, as I'm going to be looking at some of the lower Town Hall 9 attacks versus always showing you the highest ones. So the first one here is by Emmanuel versus their number 26. It is a Penta LaLoon attack. So he drops in his Barbarian King to take out the enemy Archer Queen. Now, whenever you can do a 1-to-1 trade like this, it's always beneficial to do so. An Archer Queen can really mess up a LaLoon attack. So he drops in a Hound on the bottom right air defense with a couple loons in behind it to pull the CC. A couple more loons for this other outside cannon, and then another Hound on the upper air defense here. He drops a Lightning to kill the enemy CC. He ends up getting most of it. There's a couple Witches and a minion alive, but as soon as the first hounds die here, the pups will quickly take out the rest of the CC and is a non-issue anymore. The 2 air defenses down, he drops in 2 hounds on the upper left air defense with some loons coming in behind it with a rage spell, and drops his CC, a level 3 hound on the bottom last air defense. Now, the loons that he dropped in order to move towards the air defense did end up moving him towards this archer tower, but that's okay because a level 3 hound can take a lot of abuse from a level 3 air defense. It is only left with a sliver of health, but there's only this wizard tower and these 2 expos at the bottom in order to do any kind of damage to it. So he's got enough loons left. He drops a few in behind and his Archer Queen, and he's able to clean up the rest of this base. Now, the level 3 Hound, like I said, only has a sliver of health. So as soon as he gets to this last cannon, it pops, giving him lots of pups for cleanup. And the space is pretty cleaned up. He's got a lot of loons left, a lot of pups left, spread out all across the base. And as the Archer Queen moves in here, you can see the enemy did have a loon and a barbarian in his CC, which obviously did him lots of good. And I really suggest that everyone put loons in their CC because they're totally useful. Trust me. Okay, and this next attack we're going to look at is by Chief Yorick versus their number 27. It is a hog attack. Now, this is a really spread out base. It's really difficult to hog, but Chief Yorick is a pretty good attacker. He's one of our new guys. So he starts out by dropping a few hogs on this cannon, takes it out, and then they move over to this air defense. Now, this is going to clear out a lot of possible double giant bomb pathing. This base ended up not having any double giant bombs, but with the last swing of his hammer, the hog is able to take out that air defense. Pulls him over to the right side here, a couple witches, wizards, a giant, and some barbarians in order to tank some damage, and his barbarian king goes in. Now, he doesn't have his archer queen for this raid, so the giant's going to be able to just take a few hits while his DPS is able to move in. As soon as the archer queen starts beating on the barbarian king, he moves in and takes it out. And now all that's left is a few archers and a couple wizards, which should be nothing for a barbarian king and that witch to take care of. The loon does end up surviving, but it gets distracted by the witches long enough that it's not going to cause any damage to the hogs. He drops his hogs on the bottom side of the base in a line. Now, on a base like this, it's not a horrible idea, but his hogs end up spreading out quite a bit, which means that he ends up losing a lot of them. Spread out base like this is not a bad idea because there's not a lot of defenses focusing in on the hogs all at one time. Luckily, he did have 6 hogs in his CC that he drops at the back left side here, and together with the few hogs he had left, they're able to move through and take out the rest of the defenses. He does have 1 heal spell left that he drops on these last 3 defenses. This level 1 Expo, Wizard Tower, and Archer Tower that are left, and trips 1 giant bomb here. And after all the defenses are taken out, he's left with about 6 hogs, which is going to be really beneficial for him because the only cleanup he has is a few minions, which are going to take care of this CC loon finally. 4 goblins, and 2 wizards to clean up the rest of the base. So luckily these hogs are spread out everywhere. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage and move through. The enemy Barbarian King does take out 2 of his hogs right here, but he still has 4 left, and they're going to be able to move through and take out the Town Hall and the Clan Castle, which are the last 2 high HP buildings left. Now all that's left is a couple collectors, and the attack is done. So very nice attack by Chief Yorick. All right, and the next attack we're going to look at here is by StirHut versus their number 28. This is a CB LaLoon attack. It begins by dropping a giant on the left side here in order to pull the CC. And as it comes out, he's looking at all the troops that come out, and the giant dies. He takes a second just to make sure he's got the whole CC, and once he's satisfied that he does, he drops a loon on the right side of the base, which is going to take out this mortar, which would mess up his ability to kill the CC over here. It dies by 1 loon, and he drops a barbarian, an archer, 2 witches, his archer queen, and a couple wizards to clean up the enemy CC. Now you can see that the enemy CC loon is still in the middle of the base, so the entire CC is going to die before the loon ever gets over there. And this is why I said that loons are super awesome in clan castles, and you should totally keep them there all the time because they're super awesome and do lots of damage and totally are great. So he drops in a couple giants, a golem, and some wall breakers to move into this archer tower compartment. And now his goal here is to move his whole kill squad and his archer queen in to take out the enemy archer queen and these 2 air defenses. A heal goes down on top of the jump spell. The wizards begin to work on the air defense, and because of the jump spell now, the giants are moving in towards this Tesla and this bottom air defense, along with a bunch of the witches skeletons, which is going to take out the last air defense. And now he moves in 2 hounds on each of the remaining air defenses with a line of hounds or line of loons in behind. Now he drops the rages on over the air defenses, not over the loons. Now this is going to give the loons a little bit more time to move in, which causes the hounds to take a little bit more damage, which ensures that the hounds are going to pop at the right time, and you're going to have lots of pups for cleanup. Didn't really need it though, because as you can see, all the defenses in this base are dead. He still has a lot of loons left. He still has most of his CC alive, the witches are still alive, the wizards are still alive, the golem's still at full health, his archer queen still has full health when he pops their ability, and this base gets cleaned up really fast. So really nice attack by StirHut. All right, everybody. Well, there's another war recap for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, we're looking for people to come fill our ranks and we can do bigger wars, so come check us out. This is Master Th9 signing off saying think smart, raid smart. See you again next time.